This is so much easier. I swear to goodness with this. And Zoom and going straight to YouTube. And Zoom, mute myself. All right. I'm going to show today, I'm going to show you a video first where I have a card that I use on YouTube, and I'm using my most popular video that I've ever did. Okay, so this is my one on the OBS virtual camera. It has 108,000 views. It has the most views of any of my other ones. And my second highest video is because of this card that I have in that video. People have clicked on it and gone to it. So if you look up at the top, it has an eye information. If you click on that, it shows you the cards that you have within that video. It shows you all the cards, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to go at this point, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the sound. Can you hear the sound?
If you want to learn more about doing a hangout on air from the YouTube side, see my video here by clicking the eye icon, which
see how
is
it pops
a card.
out?
So right now I can go to
So that's how you do at a card, and I actually pointed to it. And I actually showed that. You can't even do a hangout on air on YouTube anymore, yet it still gets popularity because people go and check it out. So I still get a lot of views on that. So what's the deal and why? So why do that? Okay, so a card. Here might be a reason why. So this is Zoom show the Zoom meeting. Okay, so this is how to show a Zoom meeting within something. And it only has 68 views. It is public, and I want to increase that. I want to get that maybe some more views. So I want to go with a popular video that I have and maybe throw that card in there so I can get more views for this video. So what I would do is I would take this, hit the three dots, and I would get the shareable link. And there's a reason I'm doing that. I'm showing you right now, this is kind of a tip, why I'm going and getting the video that I want. I'll show you why. So I go to my channel. Here's one that's pretty popular. StreamYard versus Zoom, that's pretty popular. That's pretty good. Here's one with Zoom, StreamYard, learning. Got one here with 100 views. Zoom live streaming. That's 100 views. That's pretty good. It's better than my 68 that I have on the other one. If I wanted to go to a really popular one, like Zoom change the layout view, let's go to that 45,000 where I have 45,000 views. Let's go in and edit that. When I go in to edit that, I can go into my cards right here. It goes into the card section. And remember, I copied that one that only had 68. I just keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Now here, at any point, if I feel like I'm talking about something that would be useful with Zoom, I could say, okay, I want to put the card right here at this timestamp, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to add a card. Now I'm going to add a video or playlist. You can promote another channel. I don't do this because you have to have a connection and all this kind of stuff and everything. Link to approved website. You have to have your website approved in order to use that. So I don't use any of these. I use video or playlist. So I'm going to create. I'm going to go create. And here's the only downfall that I have right here. I can go to playlist or uploads, which is great, but it only gives me about 9. It doesn't give me the choice that I actually want. So that's why I went and copied that paste of the one that I want. I can paste it right here. Now I have the URL of the YouTube video, and then I can put some teaser text, custom message. Hey, thank you very much, or check out the latest video, or anything like that. I can add teaser text. Remember when that card came up before, it put the text at the top? This is the text and the teaser text that you get to put there. So if I wanted to put that in there,
Test it.
Here is another, you have to be careful because you run out of characters too. Another Zoom tip. See, but if I keep going, for you to, now see, I ran out of characters. So you have to be careful there too on how much you put in what you use. This is a custom message. I'm going to make the teaser text exactly the same. and then hit create card. So when I add that card, it added it at the 455 mark, and you can have up to 5 cards. So why not have cards there that give somebody else a chance to come back to your channel and look at it? That's the benefit and why. But I would make it relative. Don't make it something like about how to use a pixel book or whatever, because it's not related to this. Unless you're doing a Zoom meeting that's related to a pixel book, then that might be a very useful tip. So that's where you would add cards, use cards, and that kind of stuff. Heather kind of taught me that too. Put 5 cards in there. What does it matter? Put 5 cards in there that are related. You do enough stuff, and it might help people, and it might get somebody to go watch another one of your videos, which is what you want. You want that view time to watch that video.
I want to
So,
add I want to add to your tip on the teaser. Can you hit the pencil to edit that card?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So a thing that you can do there is your teaser text is the first thing they'll see when it slides out, like Michael was saying. So then you could say, here's another Zoom tip. And then on the custom message, you can actually say what that tip is. I don't remember what that particular video was, but let's just say it was.
Let me go back. I'll go back over. Show the Zoom meeting.
Okay, so then you could just say, you could say here, showing a Zoom meeting, and now your character limit. You've just expanded your character limit, because they're actually going to see show a Zoom meeting when they go to the end and look at all of your cards. That will be the title of the card. Yeah.
Right. That's the custom message that you get for that particular one. So when I hit save there, so now that's saved, I've added that card to that video at that time point. And then, like I said, I could go in here at 6 minutes and show another Zoom tip. And then at 7 minutes, show another Zoom tip. So it's just getting them to stay on your channel and giving them something else that might be helpful with what you're talking about. So that is what a card is for, what the benefits of the cards can be. Anybody have any questions on that?
So Michael, when you're doing the video, when you're making the video, then you have to put your finger up when you're making it, because you put the card in after you've made the video, correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
So it's uploaded. It's already uploaded to YouTube. It's a finished video. So you'd have to sort of say, okay, I want the card at this location. If you wanted to point up, right? You would point up as you were making it, but you added the card afterwards.
Right. Now that you don't always, just because you're adding cards, you just want helpful cards for people to help them with whatever they're doing. You
Right.
could, that was predetermined when I created that video originally. I knew that I had the Hangout on air on YouTube. That's the only reason I pointed up there, because I knew I was going to go back and add a card in.
Add a card,
That's
right.
Yeah. So if you know that ahead of time, it's great. A lot of times I forget. Sometimes I do that Zoom to Zoom to Zoom, or StreamYard and Zoom, trying to teach both. A lot of times they'll say, check out this StreamYard video, but I forget to say it. So then I just add it in later. I just add it in.
Can you edit? So once you finish, you got 5 cards in there. Suppose a month later you want to change those cards.
Sure.
Can you edit the cards?
100%. Yeah, I can go in right now. Edit it. I mean, since HOAs aren't even done, Hangouts on Air aren't even done on YouTube anymore, I could put a whole new video that shows how to do a live video from YouTube. I could just change that whole thing, and then how to use your OBS virtual camera in it. But because I said Hangout on Air, you know what I'm saying? You just have to be careful. You just have to be careful with when you do point and do all that kind of stuff.
So those links, though, could you do a link to a photo album?
No, you can do it to a video or a playlist. It's the only 2 choices you have, is a video and a playlist.
A playlist, okay.
Yeah, that's all you get. As
If
a
you
choice
connect your website, though, you can link to any of your
Right.
website, any page,
Right.
any post on your website. So if you did a blog post in relationship,
Correct.
but you have to connect your
Your
connect
YouTube
your website,
channel has to be connected. Yeah, exactly. Like
and
she's
that's
saying.
that's
Has
done
to
on
be.
that's done on the back end of your homepage.
Yep, and it's a process
That we can
you
do
have to
we can
go
do another
through.
tip on that one day.
That's another tip.
There you go. Heather would have to do that one because I don't
It
do
de-
that, so I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on your website and how you have your website listed, but we'll talk about that in another tip.
Because that
But
has
that
to
must
be
be easy. If
approved,
it's
right,
Google
Heather?
Sites, it's got to be easy to do, right, Heather?
Mm.
I don't think Google Sites will work.
Ah,
I'm not positive because I don't think you have. Again, that'll be on another tip.
There you go.
I keep remembering that we're recording this, so that'll be on another tip.
Yep. No problem. All right. Good. So I added that. Okay, good.
To know that there's a card up there, it
Mhm.
would be the little circle I. Is that correct?
Information. Yeah, that means information. So
Right.
yes, if you're watching a video, you'll see that there's an eye up there. A lot of times people say, hey, for more stuff on this particular thing, check out this. You'll see like Nick Nimmin does it. A lot of the guys do that. And then it'll pop out right when he says that. He makes it so it's at that timestamp, like when you saw me point, that the text comes out, and then that eye stays up there. Once your first card comes up, the eye stays up there. Then you can click that eye at any time and see all the video cards that I've added.
can you save the video cards? Like, I mean, if you want to use the same video card on a bunch of different
You can, yeah. I think there's a template.
TubeBuddy doesn't TubeBuddy
Yeah.
let you do that?
You might be right. Yeah, it might
Okay,
be TubeBuddy that does it, but you can. Yeah, it's
And I
like
think
you
it's
have
part
a
of the free
template.
thing. I think, isn't it? Or no,
Yeah,
maybe not.
I think I don't know. I can't remember. I always get confused on what's good with that and what's not. But
see, like on our Tech for Seniors, when I finish just at the closing part, I can say, and to look at all the past episodes, click here, right? And that would click and it'd be a playlist and it would bring all the past episodes up.
You can also use end screens. That might be
Yeah.
another tip we can talk about. Is
end screen
screens.
end screen is going to be the next tip that I was going to do, and I can talk to
Okay.
you about that because that's more of what you're wanting to do. You know, something at the end, the same thing, consistency and all that kind of stuff. And I know you can set templates for that. I know you can set templates for
Okay.
end screens.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's all good stuff. I mean, this is all good stuff if you're trying to build your YouTube channel and keep viewers on your channel. That's the key.
Right.
Especially if you have long videos. If you have an hour-long video, it's hard to retain and keep them. It's just probably,
Yeah, you're
That's
lucky to
why-
get 7 minutes.
yeah, you're lucky to get 7 minutes exactly. Yep. So it becomes really that's why if you have long videos, like it's a lot of good information, break it down. That's what I used to do. I used to just break that down. Here, this is good enough right here. But then you can use a card to say, oh, but here's where we talked about this on the same subject. That's a beautiful way. Because people, I mean, I look at myself. I go and I watch a video. If I know something is an hour-long video, I'm not going to watch it. I'll change the speed to a 1.5 or 2, so I can watch it fast. But you don't want that as a YouTuber. I want you to watch normal time because that speeded time counts against me for view time as well. So I want you to watch as long as I can. So if I can break that down into 2 videos and give you really good stuff, and this is related, even though I made them at the same time, you know, they don't have to know that, but I could break it down. There's sometimes you guys have seen my videos. Sometimes I do 3-minute video. I get right to the point, and I'm done. Boom. So it's all how you want to capture that audience and keep the viewer. I want to help people. That's my main thing. Andrew, you have your hand raised. Do you wanted to say something or did you just wanted to, or you just, is that a hand raised or middle finger? I can't tell which. No, I'm just kidding. You're muted too. So, oh, good. There you go.
No, I didn't. It's something I was testing beforehand. And just forgot to turn it off.
All right, no problem. I just want to make sure. Anybody else have anything else on this particular tip? If not, we can hang up and talk about other stuff. Nothing on this. I'm going to end. So thank you very much for showing up.